Liddell Couture 3, to me, I mean, is a chance for me to get back in there to deal with the adversity of losing and come back and reestablish myself as the #1 fighter.
People gave me the same thing when I fought him the second time. Now, can you get past the fact that you lost him to them the first time? I said, that's no problem. I thought I should have beat him the first time.
I hope Chuck plants his damn feet and tries to stand there and knock me out. That'd be the best thing he could do for me, because I'm gonna blow through him and put him right on his head on the mat.
I am gonna catch him. I am gonna put him to sleep.
This Super Saturday has finally arrived. The Las Vegas Strip is talking about one event and one event only. It is Liddell Couture 3 for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Inside the sold-out Mandalay Bay Event Center, we are set for truly the biggest night in the history. Fighting Championship. It began way back in 1993. This odyssey of battles that would take place inside an octagon. Now, over a decade and hundreds of fights later, we go back to two styles, mano a mano. The wrestler against the kickboxer for the title of greatest light heavyweight champion ever. My partner is always Joe Rogan. Joe, I know it's not as simple as that present day. I will tell you one thing. This fight may come down to who wants it more, who bleeds more, and who desires to be the champion again more.
This fight is it's so hard to call. I've been getting asked questions all week. Who's going to win? And I usually don't give opinions on that. I don't give predictions, but this one's impossible to tell. I can see it happening either way. It all depends on which fighter has learned the most from the two encounters, which fighter has made the most adjustments. Has Randy recovered from the knockout loss psychologically? Has Chuck become overconfident from the knockout?
Let us talk first about the Iceman, the light heavyweight champion Chuck Liddell. Tell me, if he wins tonight, what type of validation he would get from another victory over Randy Couture.
Well, you know, if you look at it, if MMA has a Hall of Fame, Chuck Liddell is already a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's had KO victories over some of the best in the game. Babalu, Guy Metzger, Tito Ortiz, Randy Couture. I mean, that is a who's who of mixed martial arts fighters, and he's KO'd all of them.
Would you say that Chuck Liddell has already reached legendary status?
Yes, definitely. Chuck Liddell is already a legend, but he has a chance to cement himself as the best 205-pounder of all time. He's avenged one of his losses. He has two more. Well, I mean, who knows what's going to happen in the future with Chuck Liddell? But he's got to get past Randy Couture tonight, and Randy Couture is a determined man, and you can't bet against that guy. It's so hard to count him out. Even at 42 years of age, he's a phenomenal athlete with tremendous heart, and he wants this so bad.
Randy Couture will be a UFC Hall of Famer, but Randy Couture may make his last appearance inside the octagon tonight if he cannot defeat Chuck Liddell and once again regain the light heavyweight championship. We made tonight, Jose, so long to a legend.
It's so hard for these warriors to lay down their sword, you know. The excitement of the battle is just too much. It's so great to live in that amplified condition. It's so hard to go back to regular life.
Randy, the Natural Couture, has said and said before, one day I will lose the battle with Father Time. Will tonight be that time? It is truly the biggest fight in UFC history. And in addition to that, we welcome back the former heavyweight champion. He has recovered. He is set to return. He is Frank Mir, a submission specialist, dynamic fighter. The headlines read as such: the Las Vegas product involved in September of 2004 in a horrific motorcycle accident. To a lesser athlete, his career would have been over. His leg could have been shattered. Initially, this accident was believed to be career-threatening. So I ask you simply, Joe, what can we expect from Frank Mir tonight?
We can expect answers. That's all we can expect. Well, who knows how his leg is? I mean, it was a very serious break. A break of the femur like that.